Welcome back to the Life Purpose Breakthrough course. This course is to help you get unstuck so you can live your passions and purpose to the fullest. And here's what we've covered so far in this Life Purpose Breakthrough course. We talked about invalidation and spiritual injury and how when somebody tells you that you don't matter, it literally shatters your soul. Such a common experience that totally 100% blocks you from finding your true life purpose. And then we looked at how to get out of negativity so you can live your passions and purpose to the fullest. The exercise of finding the positive is one that I use almost daily with people in my workshops. Next, we talked about how negativity, especially your own anger, creates distance from people, and especially how negativity distances you from your own life purpose and your own prosperity. And then we also covered the idea of finding your soul self. And lastly, we looked at how to choose the right path when you aren't sure which way to go, and how the right path will be the one that challenges you. What's the challenge? Well, you're being asked to align with your soul self so you can live your life purpose to the fullest, and that's always the right path. And then in a little bit, we're going to talk about finding the right it. You know, when somebody says, is this it or is it that, and you don't know, we're going to talk about how to find the right it. And, of course, you also have all of your life purpose worksheets. Now, remember earlier, I promised to give you all I could in this course, and then I promised to show you how to take it farther. What I've been sharing with you so far is just a little bit from the Life Purpose Soul Cafe because I wanted you to have a glimpse inside. The Life Purpose Soul Cafe is a private group where we discover your life purpose and create the plan to bring it to life. And in just a few moments, I'll be sharing with you all 7 steps that we use in the Life Purpose Soul Cafe so you can begin your own transformation starting today. And I'm excited for you to see these steps so you can start getting unstuck and move toward finding a way to make that big-ass dream a reality, even a reality that makes you the money you deserve. I'm going to take you inside the private members area and share each of the 7 modules with you. And by the way, these are the same 7 steps whether you want to struggle through on your own or join us in the community and get some deep and concentrated help. So here's a sneak peek into the 7 modules. Now what you're looking at here is the members area of the Life Purpose Soul Cafe. And you'll see the 7 modules across the top, which we'll go over here in just a minute. And then underneath, you'll see 4 images that represent 4 segments. Now, each of these 7 modules has anywhere from 4 to 8 audio segments, along with full transcripts so you can review the lessons, tips, and inspiration anywhere you go. And even though you'll have 4 to 8 audio segments within each module, I purposely kept them short so you'll have plenty of time to put what you learn into action. And then you'll also get PDF worksheets and handouts to make implementing the techniques and lessons very simple and enjoyable. So let's take a closer look at the 7 modules. Now, across the top, the module that's highlighted right there is on how to play to your strengths. And you can actually see the first few lessons right here in that module. But when you come into the members area for the very first time, you'll actually start where it says Start Here. And you'll grab your welcome materials. And then from there, you'll move right into the module called Purpose. Now remember, these 7 modules are the same 7 steps whether you want to struggle through on your own or join us in the community and get some deeper help. So be sure and take notes on these 7 steps. And we're starting with the module on purpose. This is where we really dig deep into life purpose. It is a deep dive. We'll even have an optional woo-woo section where you can learn a very cool trick to enlist the help of your guardian angels with your life purpose if you want to. Now, this is the heart of the Life Purpose Soul Cafe, and that's why I put it right up front. And then next would be playing to your strengths, and it is the single most popular class that I teach, and it's right next to purpose because they go so well together. But what if you don't know what your greatest strength is? Well, you were born with a seed of positivity that is totally natural to you and totally unique to you. And in this module, we'll uncover that seed so you can design a life purpose that plays to your strengths. And then the module on passions comes up next, and this is really where we expand on what we've learned so far. This is where you align even more with the calling that's been placed on your soul and design your life according to your true passions and purpose. And if you think you already know what your purpose is, keep in mind that in life we often have more than one as we evolve, and our passions are what lead us on that next journey. Now, moving over to the next module, the Inner Board of Directors. Well, this is an accidental module, but it's one of the favorites in all the workshops I do, and it's included here by popular demand. The people that come through my workshops have literally demanded that I include this module. They have loved it so much. And this is on how to create your Inner Board of Directors. It's one of my favorites, where we develop your own inner board, right down to giving them names and titles and identifying what each of their personal energies are. Now, what if you get to this module and still don't know your life's purpose? Well, your Inner Board of Directors will help you identify it. And if you've already identified your purpose, they'll have a lot to say about how to round out your journey and get unstuck from some of those tricky challenges in life that we bump into. This one technique on the Inner Board of Directors is something that you'll use over and over again for the rest of your life. Then moving on over, next comes Undo Your Story. It's truly one of the most essential parts of this program, because once you've discovered your life purpose and made a decision to make it your life's work, you can find yourself trying to create on top of some old injuries or some old stories. So designing your life with a new story, well, it's sometimes easier said than done, right? In this module, you'll learn some techniques on how to take control and actually undo any invalidation or spiritual injury, so that if you're trapped in a life that you don't even recognize, you can begin to make the transformation to the life you were meant to live. Now, we warmed up to this in an earlier video when we learned how to find the positive. It's all about clearing the space and getting you ready to make your life purpose your life's work, which leads us to the Unique Passion Blueprint. Let me change the screen here. The Unique Passion Blueprint is something where we begin to customize a plan for you, to clarify a strategy that will resonate with your vision. It's like your own customized business plan to take you where you need to go step by step. And as we personalize your own blueprint, we don't reverse engineer anything, which I know is a really popular model, but we actually work your blueprint forwards and backwards, top to bottom, and bottom to top again, to make sure we uncover everything that you need. Now, you may notice that this module is sort of toward the end of the program here, and this is one of the reasons that you'll be receiving a private one-on-one Unique Passion Blueprint session as part of your membership, because you may decide that you want to do this module early and really start implementing and accelerating the plan you create. So if you've been struggling with the feeling that you're meant for something greater than where you are now, but you can't quite put your finger on what that is, if you've been struggling with your vision, you thought you were on the right track, but you aren't getting anywhere, and wondering if maybe you've missed the mark, if you're struggling with a life transition or feel like your life doesn't fit you anymore, and you're asking, oh, great, now what? Well, if that sounds like you, then you are going to love the Unique Passion Blueprint. This is all about strategy. You've heard me say it before. To change your life, you need a strategy, any strategy. So let's use one that works. Now, I'm not going to be showing you my own quote-unquote proven business model that makes you six figures, or any of the popular money-making models that we're seeing out there today. What I will be showing you is how to take any model and make it work for you. I'll be showing you how to make your life purpose your life's work, no matter what model you choose. And that's what this module is all about, how to make your life purpose your life's work. So even if you've taken other programs that haven't worked for you, you tried their model and worked it to the T and just didn't get a result, well, this blueprint can help you go back and revive any model and make it work for you. And then that last module up there in the far right-hand corner is all about creating your own revolution. If you're someone who loves the idea of creating an empire, or who loves the idea of creating something really big and making a huge difference on the planet, then you will love that module. So there you have an introduction and your invitation into the Life Purpose Soul Cafe. I hope you enjoyed the peek inside. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me why I created this membership program. It's because finding your life purpose and creating the plan to bring it into reality is very close to my heart. We are talking at the soul level when we're talking about honoring your calling and making your life purpose your life's work. It's a very honored thing. But we seem to live in a society where it's considered socially acceptable to impose limitations, unwarranted criticism, and crushing untruths on others, especially on those of us who are destined to do great things. And the thing is, this is not okay. We get robbed of our fulfillment, our joy, and our enthusiasm, and we're sometimes forced to accept these dull, lackluster, soul-sucking lives that we're living. but it can be different now. And I'm assuming by now that you have a very strong desire to live your life purpose, to live the life you're meant to live, and to make your life purpose your life's work. And the best way to make a change right now and get the support you need is to create a life purpose breakthrough to discover the meaning of complete change through careful planning and calculated action. Because the only thing that really works, that really gets you from here to there, is the one thing that's behind every successful revolution: a plan. So do you have a plan? A plan that's personalized just for you? It's time to finally understand and embrace your life's calling. When you discover the purpose you're truly meant to have, you can begin infusing every thought, every activity, every action with your purpose to bring meaning, joy, and fulfillment to your life. I've created this unique treasure trove of training, resources, guidance, and inspiration in your 7 modules to help you gain unprecedented clarity about the nature of your life's purpose, to become free from restraints, and to fully use your talents to benefit your community and the world. So this is your invitation. This is the revolution you need in your life, supporting you every step of the way so you don't just get unstuck, you lay the foundation and start living the life you were always meant to live, a life filled with passion and purpose. You know, it's so funny, but I have an analogy that I think will make perfect sense, especially if you like to travel. Let me ask you, when was the last time you took a trip somewhere by plane? You met the flight crew, you met the pilot, a handsome fellow with lots of stripes on his shoulders, and a deep, confident voice. Think about it. When you get on an airplane, isn't that what you want? And yet, how many times do we try to pilot our own plane when we don't even know what to do or how to do it? How would you feel if the pilot on your plane said, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm doing or how to make things happen. I keep trying, but I keep getting stuck. Not exactly the plane you want to get on, right? But is that how you're running your own life? Your own business? Is that how you want to handle your own transformation? Or would you rather learn how to be a better pilot? Just think about that the next time you want to get on a plane. In the Life Purpose Soul Cafe, you're going to get the personal guidance, the flight plan, the accountability you need, and the resources essential for success. You'll be able to experience a complete personal revolution that awakens your life, removes your fears, erases the barriers keeping you from success, and puts you on the path to living the life you're meant to live. Now, if you're already in our community, then I hope you'll implement what you've been learning in these videos. And if this is new for you, then I invite you to honor your calling and join us in the Life Purpose Soul Cafe and begin your revolution right now, because your new life is waiting for you. You can find out more at lifepurposesoulcafe.com. Well, I've left one huge issue to tackle, and that's knowing what your it is. So what do I mean by that? Well, that's what we're covering in the next video.